What if this week could feel like you just had the most perfect, satisfying meal of your life? Nothing can knock you off balance. Metatron says that feeling isn't random, it's trainable. And this week is your opportunity to practice. As you listen to Metatron's words, notice this isn't a warning, it's an opportunity. If you've ever wished for real time spiritual practice, this is it. Welcome, children. This week, we begin experientially. Close your eyes and imagine a feeling of fullness, satiation, as if you've just had the most perfect meal, one that hit all the right notes, tantalizes your taste buds, and satisfies your tummy. Now, take a couple of deep breaths and open your eyes. How does that feel? What if that is how this week could feel? You can probably guess our answer. It can feel that way if you choose to allow it. Regardless of what is going on in the outside world, you control your personal reality. You can choose how you feel and experience that reality. You can achieve it with your intention and focus. Don't allow outside forces to influence you. Shall we play a game? How about if this week you make it your aim to embody that satiation energy as often as possible? When you find yourself slipping out of your satiated reality, shift away from negative thoughts that distract. Quickly shift back into your new delicious reality. See it, feel it, taste it, believe it. Then witness how the energy shifts into a positive direction. This is an excellent exercise for you, dear children. When you become adept at this lesson, you will have achieved a level of consciousness leading to soul nirvana. We encourage you to practice often. As you do, be mindful of not judging, just observe. It would be wise to keep a log so that you can identify patterns that trip you up. If there are triggers, work on releasing those triggers. Wherever you find patterns, take note. What do they have in common? How might you have reacted differently? Notice, analyze, then shift your actions for the next time until you find a new pattern that allows you to stay in a beautiful, satiated state. The more you practice, the sooner you'll become proficient. Once you are proficient, you'll find yourself reaching soul nirvana, at least in short bursts, more frequently. Continue practicing until you can achieve soul nirvana and hold that energy for longer periods of time. This is probably the most important exercise you can use at this stage of your evolution. Practice diligently. For those of you who are in the 21-day meditation challenge group, please share your insights, experiences, and thoughts there. It will help you and those with whom you interact. If you haven't heard about the 21-day meditation challenge, check the link below for all the details. While you're undertaking this new exercise, take note of any other shifts you might notice. What new observations crop up? Are you connecting more easily and frequently with your divine team? Are you feeling more relaxed and confident in general? Are your manifestations happening with more ease? Record your experiences so that you can contrast and compare with your previous normal way of being. What you learn from this experiment will factor into all areas of your life, shifting you in a positive direction, allowing you to have deeper, more fulfilling interactions with divine. As you see, we're not asking for so very much. It's a simple exercise. The trick is, remember to do it frequently. Diligent practice will accelerate your ascension process. You might say the week of the 15th is volatile. Events, emotions, and interactions will be up, down, and all around the town. There will be much going on for you to observe, which presents a wonderful opportunity to practice your new exercise. By the end of the week, you may find yourself able to flow more easily with fewer ups and downs, despite the fact that others in your reality may experience sharp ups and downs. Let your mantra this week be, I live my days in flow and ease, feeling fully satiated. My life expands in wondrous and delightful ways. Let's do that again. I live my days in flow and ease, feeling fully satiated. My life expands in wondrous and delightful ways. If that mantra feels a little out of reach at the moment, know that with practice, it'll fit like a glove. Allow and intend it to be so. Manifest it to be so. Right now, you have more power to change your world than you have before. Following the guidance each week helps you to draw closer to the time when your influence will expand. A time when reality responds swifter and easier to your desires and intentions. When you run into roadblocks, as you undoubtedly will, do not engage with them. Pay them no mind. Shift your focus back to your exercise. Let that be the primary focus for the week. Engaging lends the roadblocks power, amplifying their negative influence, which is the opposite of what you want. Let them pass by uneventfully as you continue focusing on your intentions for this opportunity-filled week. Yes, it is true. There will be many news reports that hold the potential for totally upsetting your apple cart. When they occur, notice them with soft focus. You've now been informed, but need not emotionally engage with the report. Do not allow them to distract and drag you off your purposeful path. You can do more to address those unwanted situations through diligently applying your new exercise than you can by focusing on them. Each time you're diverted, shift your focus back to your exercise. Keep heading in that direction. By the weekend, you will have experienced ahas, new understanding, and be in a more delightful place energetically and realistically than you were even last week. Along the way, remember to shine your beautiful divine love light upon the world, sharing love and intention in addition to your exercise. That is an unbeatable combination. You will not be the same as you were when you began this week. We are incredibly excited to observe and facilitate your expansion this week. Bring your best, Lightworkers. Bring all the love and intention you have to bear on this simple exercise in shifting reality. It might be the most satisfying week you can ever remember. To that, we heartily applaud and encourage. Remember self-care along the way. Ask your angels to help you create a protective bubble or cocoon anytime you feel the need. Even when you're not sure there's a need, go ahead and ask anyway. You can't ask too often or too much. Put on your angel armor. Relax into your protective cocoon. Make use of all the tools we've been teaching you about over these weeks and years. Your toolbox is abundantly filled. Make full use of it whenever and wherever you feel led or the need arises. Feel your way into divine alignment and the peace that passes understanding. So shall it be. With all our love for a tremendously magical week, Metatron. Thank you, Metatron. Friends, if this message resonated, take a moment and type in the comments, satiation. That declaration will anchor the energy. And if you're new here, welcome. This is your port in a storm. We practice real tools for real life with Archangel Metatron. This is Deborah Lupien, voice of the Akashic Records, sending love and blessings. Namaste.